But if I were to meet her, what I would want to say to her is, this is going to make me cry actually.
Welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie and
And I'm Brendon Jeffrey.
All right, for our Today in News segment, we have a special guest who has over 1 million followers on TikTok, known for her spitting image of pop icon Britney Spears. Welcome, Allegra DuVal. Woo-hoo!
Hi, Allegra.
Hey, Allegra.
Hi.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh. The toxic outfit. I'm dying. You look just like Britney Spears.
I love it.
So just to give some people a background about you, I've seen you on TikTok, like you do so many great Britney impressions, but how did you become a Britney impersonator?
Well, so I actually grew up on stage performing my whole life, just like Britney did. My mother was a professional dancer, dancing at Radio City Music Hall in the 1970s. She was in Hollywood. She was in a bunch of movies like Grease 2 and Under the Rainbow and Blade Runner. And I actually grew up in her dance school. So I grew up dancing and performing. I started teaching dance at 13. And I've always been told throughout my life that I look like Britney, which I was always like, oh my gosh, no, I don't. Like, that's Britney Spears of all people. Like, I don't see it, but over the years, I kind of was like, I kind of see it now. And I got the opportunity to perform as Britney at Denver Pride Fest in 2016, and the rest is kind of history.
Wow. Well, obviously the big news right now is Britney's book, The Woman in Me, is being turned into a biopic, and everyone is talking about who should play Britney Spears. Have you been contacted at all by producers, and would you even want that role?
I have not been contacted yet. I am available. And, it would be such an honor to portray Britney since, I have been an impersonator of Britney Spears for several years now, traveling the country, performing at weddings and birthdays and casinos and drag shows, and most recently a TV show. It's actually kind of crazy that Britney and I have very similar body dimensions. We're the same height. We have a similar torso, and both being professional dancers, I think it would be a good fit. I would absolutely be honored to portray Britney on the screen. Yeah.
And you have all the costumes too, and the dances, so that helps.
Yeah, I have over 30 costumes of her. A lot of them are handmade by me, but some of them are professionally made by professionals. And I know like over 10 of her dances and learning more as we speak. So I think it would be a fun, even if, I feel like a lot of the Hollywood girlies might get the role, but if they need like a body double or like a dancer to do the dancing part, I'm available. Call me.
We're totally rooting for you to get the role, obviously.
Yeah.
But if it did come down to, Britney wanting to choose someone from the Hollywood scene, who do you think would be best for that role?
I think we all want Britney to play Britney.
Yeah.
She even said herself, I'm not dead yet. Like, why is everyone making, documentaries about me? I'm not dead yet. And hopefully, so they say she is involved in this one. So hopefully that's true. And, there's been a lot of fan casting of like Sydney Sweeney and who is it? Even Tinashe. Who are the other ones? Like,
Millie Bobby Brown,
Millie
Emma
Bobby
Roberts.
Brown. I heard yesterday that over 300 girls have actually tried out for the role so far, which is insane. Right. I was like, of course they would. It's Britney Spears. What do you expect? But I think whoever they choose, I feel like they're going to do a great job with it.
Do you think the role, at any point, do you think the role should be played by an unknown actress, like someone that maybe doesn't have a name yet that
Yeah, they kind of did that with the Lifetime movie. Remember, they did a Lifetime biopic on Britney, and they kind of had like an unknown actress. Do you think that's better fit than picking like a megastar?
I would like to see an unknown actress, just because I feel like trying to put a famous actress who may or may not look like Britney, dance like Britney, look like, body look like Britney, into the Britney role just because she has fame and clout and previous, movie experience. I think it might be kind of forced. So I think trying to find somebody, even if it is an unknown, or maybe somebody from Broadway would be would be a good pick, you know, somebody that has like stage experience. Because let's be honest, she's not a movie star, although she did Crossroads. She's a stage performer. So it's a little bit of a different role than an actor, you know, on a movie. So.
She started out on Broadway too, before the Mickey Mouse Club. So it's a good throwback.
Right. But yeah, I absolutely have seen an upswing in gigs. Every time Britney's in the news, I feel like people are just reminded of how much they love her and, you know, how much they love her art. And I'm so honored and grateful to be able to have the ability to spread her light and her sparkle and her charisma and her dancing and her costumes and her performance with the people that love her. So yeah, I definitely see an upswing in bookings, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for it.
And you said you did a TV show recently. What was the show? Can you share?
I can. It finally aired. Ooh. We filmed it in 2022, so it was actually a while ago. So when it came out this year, it was a little cringe. I was like, "Oh, that's the old me." It was on Fox. It's called I Can See Your Voice. Ooh. Season 3. Mm-hmm. I was on the finale. I did play a Britney impersonator. Yeah, it was super cute. The theme was Las Vegas. So I think it was like anybody that had a residency in Las Vegas was on the show, or the whatever music they played. So Britney was one of them. And it was really fun. I had a great time doing it. I will say though, just like I was saying earlier, it is a little bit different from performing on stage versus being on camera. And it was terrifying, but exciting and a really big learning experience. The one thing that was really hard about it was I was not in full control of my own hair and makeup.
Oh no.
So, I know.
Well, I'm sure you look great.
It was fine. It wasn't my best work, but at least I got to do it. And I'm so grateful for Britney for giving me these opportunities. So thank you, Britney. I love you.
Have you met Britney before? And if you haven't, what would you say to her?
I have not met Britney. Well, I take that back. I've met her in my dreams like 3 times. I mean, it always goes wrong. I'm always like trying to show her a picture of me as Britney, and it's like some weird picture where my head's all deformed and the lighting is really bad. And I'm like, I swear to God, I swear I did a good job. I swear. I haven't met her. But if I were to meet her, what I would want to say to her is, this is going to make me cry, actually.
Aww.
I hope you know how much you are loved. I hope you know how much of an impact you've had on all the little girls growing up in you know, the Y2K era and beyond. And I just hope you know that we love you so much, and F the haters, you know?
I love that. I love it. So sweet. Well, Allegra, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate, or should I say Britney Toxic. Thank you for joining us.
So great to meet you.
Wait, actually, but before we let you go, can you sing a little something for us?
Don't judge me, okay? Okay.
We won't.
I used to think that I had the answers to everything. But now I know that life doesn't always go my way. Yeah, I've seen so much more than you know now. So don't tell me to shut my eyes. I'm not a girl.
Woo! Wow, that was really good. I loved it. You literally are her. It's so crazy.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for having me on the show today. I really, really, really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh. I can't. So good. So good. They got to call you, girl.
Yeah, call me. I'm available. Thank you.
So good. All right, Allegra, thank you again for joining us. And thank you, everyone, for watching at home. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.